guys, welcome back to Sex with Mommy. My name is Amanda, and today we are going to be doing a dinner and dessert cook with me, as well with a clean with me afterwards, because of course I'm gonna have to clean my kitchen after I cook, guys. So that is what we're doing today. What we are actually doing is we're gonna actually be making some keto cookie dough cookies. I know that sounds like a tongue twister or something, guys. And then dinner will actually be chicken filled with cheese, because if you've watched any of my other ones, you know I love cheese and I love cream cheese. So yeah, we're adding that into it. And we're also adding some mozzarella in there too, guys. And then of course, we will wrap it with nothing other than bacon. So we also will be having a side salad. I know y'all are like, hello, you just had a salad last time, but you know what? I like salads, so that's what we're doing. So we are going to be having our dinner plus our dessert, and then we will have to be cleaning up the kitchen. So it is, you know, kind of an everything kind of video, guys. So make sure that you continue watching, that way that you don't miss out on this. Okay, so before we get started, guys, I did want to remind you, if you have never seen me before, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. What I do is I do keto, cleaning, lifestyle, mommy, and occasional other things up in there, kind of like, you know, it all just depends on what we're doing that day, guys. I do actually upload anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week, and if you are not familiar with my Instagram account, it is right here, and right above, at least it could be partially covering my head, guys, but it is also my Facebook one, which is going to be up here. So make sure you go follow me on both those 2 accounts, and let's get cooking. And like I said, guys, we're going to go ahead and start making the dessert first, because that's going to take a little, well, not a little, kind of like a lot longer than the actual dinner will be. And who doesn't want dessert when you're going to eat dinner? Of course you want dessert, guys. So let's get going. Okay, guys, so like I said, what we're making is actually a cookie dough cookies. Again, I know, kind of like a tongue twister here, guys. So what we have is we are actually having in here 1 cream cheese. So it's already softened. I kind of cheated and put it in the microwave, guys. And of course, I use Challenger cream cheese. And then we have 1 stick of salted butter right here. And again, put in the microwave. And that again is our Challenge butter, softened and just salted. And then we also have half a cup of the Swerve, the Ultimate Sugar Replacement, which I actually have sitting right here in the 1 cup, guys. And then we have our best vanilla ever. This is from, not Mexico, guys. I just know it's not from here because my mother-in-law had to go on a cruise to go get it for me. So I'm using this vanilla, and I have 2 tablespoons and then a half in here, which I don't want to tip it over, guys. And then I also have half a cup of peanut butter right here. And this one I have, still kind of messy, guys, sorry about that, is the Central Market H-E-B Crunchy Peanut Butter that I have right here. And then since I am making this for my family, and not all my family, well, pretty much like I'm the main one doing keto here, guys. No one else really does it but me now. So I actually do have my chocolate right here that I have shaved up because I was too lazy to go buy the morsels of it. So we just shaved up, and since we're making this recipe for more than just me, I'm kind of like halving my amounts of chocolate in there. So this is actually about 2 tablespoons of chocolate. And as you see here, guys, I have 2 bowls right here, so that once I mix everything, I'll mix it up and put it in the bowls. And then for my family, I'm adding in for them the Nestle semi-sweet chocolate. So this is all the ingredients that we will be using, guys. This is all the brands that I use. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave them down in the comments down below. And let's get to, I would say baking, but actually we're mixing, guys. So I have my good old 1985 mixer right here. That's actually, if you didn't know, the same age as me. So you can do the math, guys. It is made in 1985, and I was born in 1985. It was my mama's, and so it actually still works really, really good. So we'll be using her handy dandy mixer. And if you can see my cup in the background, well, now you can see it in full frame, guys. This is actually from my friend who makes these, and I will leave her link in down below to her Instagram account, and you can see all the other wonderful cups that she makes, guys. I mean, come on, guys. I love this cup. I actually have 2 of them. I'm kind of spoiled, but I'm just drinking water which is completely healthy for me since I'm doing keto. So again, let's get to baking. Well, mixing, you know what I meant. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have my blender kind of mainframe right here. So what the directions actually said to do is go ahead and add all our ingredients, which I am going to do that. The only thing I'm not going to be adding is our 2 different chocolates. That way I can have my healthy keto cookies and they can have their not as healthy cookies, even though it's kind of keto, it's just different chocolate, guys. So we're going to go ahead and add in our cream cheese, which we're going to kind of drop in there. And then let's add in our butter. Oh, that looked so much wasted butter here, guys. And then we'll add in our vanilla. And we will add in our sweetener right here, as well as our peanut butter. And what we're gonna do, guys, is just mix this till everything is already mixed and really good. So let me actually put you in a little more, guys, so you can see all the fun action. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and pick up the bowl. As you can see, everything is in here. I know it just already looks delicious. And we're gonna go ahead and mix this, guys. So I'm gonna actually put it probably on medium first, and then we'll go to full blast once everything I wanna make sure everything gets mixed nice and good. Okay guys, so we're actually gonna push all these other ingredients on the side back down. So I'm gonna push the lever down. Sorry, I just moved y'all. Sorry about that. I'm gonna push all these other ingredients down with my handy dandy miniature spatula right here. And then we'll get a final mix through, and then we will go ahead and pop these into separate bowls and add in the chocolate, fold that in, and we will actually put them in the refrigerator covered for 1 hour. I know these cookies, it's like you have to put so much work into them just to eat them. But you know what they say, if you really want something, you gotta put the work in it, guys. Oh, and just FYI, in case y'all didn't realize, guys, I continually annoy my 14-year-old daughter because I'm a mom and I talk weird apparently. So if you agree with her, you can like this or you can thumbs it down. That's either way happy with me. I'm just curious, do any of y'all other ones out there that are moms or even dads that watch me, you know, do y'all know y'all's kids when y'all's talk? Just wondering. But let's go ahead and finish mixing this up. It looks like it's almost done. So let's pick the lever back up and get this going, guys. All right, guys, so it looks like everything's completely mixed through. So like I said, what we're gonna do is actually take this out and put these in the 2 bowls. So let's go ahead and do that, guys. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of all stuck right here, guys. I'm not sure if you can really see this. It's very tempting to not eat this as it is. But this is our cookie dough right now before we go ahead and put in these bowls and add in the chocolate. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. And then look, this is the inside of the bowl, guys. This does not look delicious. Before the chocolate is even added, I seriously just want to get a spoon and eat this out of here. If you agree, give this a thumbs up. Okay guys, so now we finally got it all off the mixer. Let's go ahead, we're gonna put about majority in this bowl and just for me in this bowl. So let's go ahead and just get mine out so that way I can mix the chocolate in. And this, oh my God, guys, this is very, very creamy. Like, very creamy. Okay guys, so we're actually gonna be switching bowls because I got a little greedy and added a little too much on this one for me. So this one's actually be for my family. Plus they got a little, I would say irritated, but they got a little hungry and decided they wanted that bowl. So we're gonna give me the rest of it, I guess, in this bowl right here. So let's go ahead and get all of this out. Okay guys, so now that this bowl is as clean as it's gonna get, as you can see here. There's like a little remnants, but it's all right. So we actually had to improvise on the chocolates. They came and ate them. So we're actually gonna be using for my family these Hershey's Kitchen Special Dark Chocolate Chips. And these are You know, this says real mildly sweet chocolate, because as usual, I can't talk. So these are the chocolates they're going to be using. And this is the chocolate I have, which actually, let me show you the chocolate that is, guys. So the shredded chocolate that's right here is actually this one right here. It's the unsweetened chocolate, 100% cacao baker's chocolate that I have, which is keto friendly. I know a lot of people buy Lily's, but you know what? Lily's is too expensive and I ain't got that kind of money. So we got this one instead, and since it is in block form, we went ahead and just shredded it right here. So like I said, this one's mine, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my chocolate and just kind of mix this all around. So just so you know, if you live in a household too, you know, where you're doing keto but not everybody else in your family is, you can just make little changes like this, guys, and that way, you know, everybody can still enjoy the dessert. This one's done, as well as this one, guys. So we're gonna go ahead, clean off these little miniature spatulas, put a cover on these, and put them in the refrigerator for 1 hour. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and start with the dinner while our cookie dough is chilling in the fridge for an hour. So like I said, we're gonna make some chicken filled with cream cheese, mozzarella, and wrapped with bacon. So I have my chicken right here. And then of course I have salt, pepper, and I'm going to be adding an onion powder since I don't have the green onions that the recipe actually called for. Of course I have some bacon, and I always buy the thick cut bacon just because I like bacon. And then of course we have our Challenger's cream cheese right here. And then we just have some HEB mozzarella that I have right here, guys. And so we're going to just go ahead and cut the chicken up in half. It says to pound it down. I'm not going to do that because technically I never am able to cut the chicken in half properly. So one side usually a lot thinner anyway. But you will see. So first off, before we start working with that chicken, we're going to go ahead and mix in our cream cheese and our mozzarella. So let's go ahead. Oh, also you will need a baking pan, which I have right here, and vegetable spray, which I used already right here. And I like to put aluminum foil over my baking pan. That way it's just easier for me to clean up afterwards. And I sprayed that already because that's where the chicken's gonna go, and it's gonna go in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. And so I've already actually preheated my oven to 375. So that's already going. And then right now, like I said, we're just gonna go ahead and mix this together. So let's get this cream cheese opened. I always have trouble opening these, guys. Never fails. And also, you do want to have your cream cheese already softened. So what I did is as I was making the what you call the cookies, I went ahead and took out that cream cheese as well. That way it would be softened by the time I needed it. And of course I have my handy drawer right here that has thousands of itty bitty little spatulas. Because I think I have like a set of 3 and I used the first 2 already. So we're going to use this one for this. On the cheese, it did say it's about 2 tablespoons of cheese per chicken. That's why I just went ahead and used the whole entire bar because I'm going to use all the chicken. And then the cream cheese, I'm going to go ahead and use the whole bag as well. Because, hey, if there's any, there'll be none left over because I'll make it fit. So, I don't know, I might use half. Let's see. We put about half in here. So let's go ahead and mix this up. And that way we can see how much it is. You might want to actually microwave your cream cheese too. That way it's more softened, because I thought I left mine out long enough and I didn't. But again, disclaimer, I'm not a chef, I'm not a baker. I kind of just wing things as I go. So we're just going to go ahead and mix this. And okay guys, so this is already mixed to the best of my ability, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and start cutting our chicken. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut it, and then add the seasoning, and then we're going to go ahead and I'll show you how I roll it. So what it's said to do is either you can pound it out and make this flat, or like what I do, because hey, I have a family of 4, is I already cut it in half to make it last. So we're going to go ahead and cut all of these chickens in half. Okay guys, so what I like to do after I've already cut them up is wash my hands, of course. And then I'm going to go ahead and season them. I'm going to turn them over, season them again. Then we're going to go ahead and start stuffing them and rolling them. Our little baby chicken. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead, and of course you're always going to keep a rag on you too guys, because you're always going to be able to clean your hands whenever you are cooking. So we're going to go ahead and just get like a little bit of this. And what you want to do is you kind of want to get it like in the middle. Well, you want to have like an even layer in your chicken, because you're going to have to roll this, guys. And if you do not have an even layer chicken, which as you can tell can be a little difficult, then it's going to be a lot harder to roll this. So it's kind of what we're doing right here. So I'm going to show you this first time. And then after that, I'm just going to hurry up and get all the rest of them done. And I'll fast forward through them as well. So we're going to do, you have your chicken now with your cheese. And we're going to roll this pretty chicken face down so that it stays. And I do have some bacon right here. I had already opened earlier this week. So it's still good bacon. It's just I had it wrapped in aluminum foil. But don't worry guys, I have more bacon if need be. So we have our wonderful thick cut bacon. And what we're going to do is I like to pick up my chicken and just wrap the bacon around it, so that it looks like this. I mean, come on guys, how's this not going to be delicious? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually transport this to my tray over here, grab this other chicken like you just saw, and I'm going to lay these here. And what I like to do is I do not work with the top of the chicken. I'll flip it over and work with the flatter side, guys. So we're just going to keep doing this until all these chickens are done. Kind of like a really chunky piece right here. So I might have a little trouble rolling this, but we're going to try our best. So we're kind of just going to find again our flat side of the chicken, which is right here. And also I know some people, when they make this, they will add a toothpick into their bacon to make sure it stays. But like I said, one trick I've already learned is just if you put your chicken where your bacon is facing, you know, the bottom of your chicken is facing down, the bacon will just cook around it and you'll be fine. So it's kind of like a personal thing, guys. Like I said, some people like to add in the toothpicks, and I just don't myself. These are all our chickens. So we're going to go ahead and go wash our hands, and then we're going to put these in the oven for 35 minutes. So this is kind of our close-up, guys. These are all our chickens right here, which are about to go be baked for 35 minutes. As you can see, I do have some that are fatter than others. I'm probably actually right now going to go add another piece of bacon to this one because it looks kind of lonely compared to the other ones. So like I said, these are going to the oven, guys. So let's go. Okay, so our chickens are in the oven cooking right now. So it's been already about an hour since I finished these, and they've been sitting in the fridge. So what we're going to do now is take our cover off, of course. And this is actually my family's one right here. So what it says to do is have, of course, your pan, your baking pan. Well, this flat pan right here. I for some reason just forgot what it was called, guys. It didn't say to add parchment paper, but I'm adding parchment paper just because what we're going to do is actually use our ice cream scooper, which is right here, guys. And we're going to scoop out the cookies and put them on our pan, and then we're going to put them in the freezer for 2 hours. That way they can get nice and frozen, and they'll be a good dessert that you can have at any time. So after they've been frozen for 2 hours, you're going to want to take them back out of the freezer and take them off your paper, and then you can put them in either a container or a plastic bag, and they'll be good to go, so you can eat them at any time that you want. So as you can see, guys, for this is about half of the batch. I have a family of 4. I'm not going to be eating these ones. I'm going to be eating my own. But like I said, these are going to go ahead and go in the freezer, guys, for another 2 hours. So you want to make sure you have room in your freezer for them. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these in the freezer. And then I'm going to get another pan out with more parchment paper and do my cookies. Okay, guys, so it just came out, and this looks fabulous, and it actually smells really good too, guys. I highly recommend you making this because I promise your kitchen will smell amazing once this is done. Let me actually give you another little more close-up of this, and then I will go ahead and plate it and show you that as well. Okay, guys, so as you see right here, this is just fabulous. You can see one of the bacons over here got a little adventurous and decided to pull up. And some of these, let me turn this, the cream cheese did actually come out of. So as you can see right here, guys, you know, the ones that I kind of overstuffed them are the ones that the cream cheese came out of a little bit. But that's going to happen because, hey, you're stuffing a chicken. So let me go ahead and plate these, guys, and that way I can show you what it looks like also with the salad. So this is it right here, guys. You can see we have the salad. We have this delicious, look at that cheese, guys. I mean, come on. Look at that cheese. And that bacon is like perfectly crispy, guys. So, yeah. This is dinner. Okay, guys, now that dinner is done, it's technically been done like for a while now, actually. We already ate and everything, and I had to charge up my battery. So, plus I got kind of lazy, truthfully, because who doesn't get lazy after eating dinner? Anyways, so now, as you can see probably by me, my kitchen is a mess, and it is time to clean before we go ahead and show you guys the dessert. They've actually been chilling in the freezer probably about 2 to 2.5 hours now. I don't really know. I did check on them. They are ready, but before we can take out the desserts, we need to make sure we get to clean, guys. So we're going to go ahead and first clean off our bar. And then we're going to go in and put the dishes in the dishwasher and sweep the kitchen. You know, clean all the counters, all that stuff. I don't really have to clean my stove because I didn't use it. All I used was my oven. So, truthfully, I'm not going to touch my stove just because it's not dirty. So, like I said, right now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and clean the kitchen so that we can go ahead and get to the desserts. And as you can tell, I'm like extremely comfy today. I know I usually don't dress like this, guys, but you know what? Where I am, it's like 20-something degrees outside, and I'm freezing cold even in my house. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wear this because it's comfy and big, and yeah. So like I said, we're just be cleaning up, guys. So as you can see, like I said, my bar is dirty. I actually have some containers out, so I'm gonna pack my husband's lunch for tomorrow. Need to put up the chocolates that he was eating, and then after this, we'll make our way to the other side of my kitchen. Got done cleaning. I know it probably, for y'all, probably seemed like forever, but just excuse the noise in the background. As you saw, I went ahead and started the dishwasher, so that is what you are probably hearing. But I finally went and took the desserts out, so these right here are mine. And then these ones right here are my family's. So right now, like I said, we're just going to go ahead and pack them up in here, because as this container, you can see right here, is divided really easily. That way, you know, even though they look different, they won't get confused with them. So we're going to go ahead and these, look guys, these like peel off so easily. Try it. Let's see. Wow. They're actually really, really good, guys. The only thing I would recommend, if you do not like peanut butter, then I would not add as much peanut butter to yours. But I like peanut butter myself, so I really like them. It almost tastes like you're biting into some kind of a nugget, I guess you could say. But like I said, I really like it. So as you can see right here, you know, these are all of them right here, guys. So it's the mixture of my family's and mine. Okay guys, so as I was saying, pretty much that was our dessert, that was our dinner, and that was our cleaning all done in one night. So I hope not only did I motivate you to go ahead and clean up after you get done cooking, because who wants to wake up to a dirty mess in the morning, but also to go ahead and try out this dish, guys, because I promise you, even my husband told me that this was one of the best dishes that he has had in a while that I've made. And like I said earlier, I'm not a chef, I'm not a baker, so I don't always cook amazing things. But I try my best, I try my hardest, and that's all that matters, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is right here, on Facebook, which will be above me. And I will see you next time, guys. Bye. Love y'all.